I'm back, and as you see, I have a new setup. Actually, it's not that bad. But, anyways, today, I'm looking at here's my review on the Neca Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface. So, here he is. Now, first of all, box. The front, the side, the other side, the top, and the bottom. Along with the back and a brief description about what the movie is. I want to watch the remake, though. And then we have the inside, which looks very, very nice. Now we have the figure right here. Now, this figure, let's start off with the painting and sculpting. Sculpting and painting is really well done for Neca. Considering this is their first Texas Chainsaw Massacre figure as an ultimate, they wouldn't perfect it, and it does do well. As you can see the crack there, which I know kind of bothers me, but it's not that bad. You can also see his teeth are a bit messy. Not that bad, not too major. The eyes, he's looking straight. He has the fake ear, which I didn't know that Leatherface had this. Oh. You can see his ears, and you can see his entire messy hair, and it looks absolutely beautiful. He's also wearing this oddly tuxedo. I'm not sure what it is, but okay. But it's nicely painted. It has some nice brushing effects, and you could even see at the bottom, right there. You could even see the nice wrinkles on the shirt and everywhere. You could even see the wounds on the arms, which is really, really nice. He might have killed a few people, so he's going to have a lot of blood. Now, he even has his hands, which are able to hold the weapons, and he even has a little bracelet, which I didn't even know that Leatherface had. Now, the apron is where it's at. The apron is nicely painted. It's very nicely painted, nicely sculpted. The problem is, I had to tie it. But I don't think it's that bad. It has some nice red detail. It has some nice blood and dirt. So, yeah, he's been killing some people. And we even have the boots, and the shoes, which look, well, and the pants, and look pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty well done for Leatherface for the most part. There's some nice boots, and yeah, pretty nice. I'm busy. Sorry for that again. But anyways, here he is, so we'll start off with articulation. I should start with the other paint. Whew. Here's the chainsaw. The chainsaw looks nicely painted and sculpted. Again, they got his chainsaw perfectly. The problem is the handle I broke. I always see that constantly with this figure. His handle would occasionally break, but okay. Still nicely painted and sculpted. And I really like the blood detail. Really wish they could make a moving, like a different replica. Like what the Freddy vs. Jason. Oh my god. Why? I just ran up. Seriously, but like maybe they could have made a different chainsaw. Where it has two chainsaws, and the two chainsaws could be moving, and then one is not, and it looks nice. Mallet. The mallet here looks nice, shiny. The problem is I wish it was bloody. But it does look beautiful. Same with the meat cleaver. Oh, Lord. But look at this. The meat cleaver. Really nice. Looks pretty good. It's before they did the final chapter, and I think the part 3, Jason. So it's going to be very, very different. But it looks very, very nice on camera. And nice painting and sculpting. I just wish it was bloody. And then we have the knife, which is what surprised me because, I mean, Leatherface doesn't really use a knife. Leatherface just constantly uses a mallet, a meat cleaver, the meat hook, or a chainsaw. I don't know about a knife, but it does look nicely sculpted and nicely painted with a nice weird band on it. So it looks like he made it himself probably, or one of his family members did. And then we have the meat hook, which I don't know what's the whole point of giving us a meat hook, but it does look beautiful. With a nice blood there, and I hope you can actually just attach this to somewhere. Probably you can. And then we have the new Leatherface head, which looks absolutely beautiful. It's just really, really nice. It's just the problem is it doesn't fit with this attire. But it does look really, really nice and painted beautifully well. Now, we move on to articulation, which is a bit limited due to the apron, but remember, here's my advice. Try not to move this figure way too much, otherwise you could probably either break this chainsaw if you have it, or you could probably get his apron untied. So yeah, articulation. Head is on a ball joint, a bit limited, so you can look up and down, some side to side. 360 on the arm, and you can even go in and out. Bend at the elbow, kind of wide, more than the Jason figure I have. Some bicep swivel, ball joint at the hand, and nice here, except this one is way too loose. Not that much articulation there, but you can go and have crunch and a back. Now he has decent leg articulation. The problem is it gets limited by his pants, his butt, and the apron. So it's a bit limited. Bicep, thigh swivel, you bend at the elbow, at the knee, and a swivel at the knee, which is tight. And then we have a ball joint at the calf, which is a bit limited. Posability is pretty good. It's very nicely posable, how this would go well with some other Leatherface other Marvel Legends figures. So, yeah, now, of course, I already talked about the accessories. This is an interchangeable head. So you could just, carefully, there you go. Cut that off, and then if you just, probably have to heat this thing up first, but yeah, this is not my definitive head sculpt. If it does look nice, it's just I wish they made the grandma-esque attire. But then again, I would have paid so much, like the Mezco figure. Which the Mezco figure, getting off topic, but the Mezco figure, or I think it's the Mezco figure. It's not the sideshow figure, which I'm not gonna get, because how expensive it is. But here's how you attach. Now, if you have the meat cleaver. They got it a bit loose, so that's sad. So probably just bend his fingers up, and then hopefully he can hold the meat cleaver, or in fact any sort of weapon. So there he is, holding the meat cleaver. And he's going to be holding the knife, which I don't expect Leatherface to have a knife, but, yeah, why not? He has a knife. Why does he need a knife? I don't know. I don't know why he needs a knife, but I do think it's just okay of a... And then we have, going off camera for a bit, here he is with the meat hook. I wouldn't specifically give him the meat hook as a weapon, but why not? And then you have the mallet, which only fits on this hand. How do I know? Because, well, it's tighter grip. And it does look nice. I'm going to make the infamous shot. Now, one thing for certain, he doesn't have any other hands, so that's kind of sad, but then again, I think the Freddy Krueger Never had that, and only Jason had another hand. Now, for attaching his chainsaw, be pretty careful, otherwise you're going to break it. Now, here is a chainsaw. You attach it onto here. And once you attach it onto here, you try to secure it by the fingers, which makes the thing loose. Now, you grab this and be very gentle with it. Otherwise, you could probably break the handle. And, my parents watch a horror, well, not a horror movie, it's another movie. But there you go. There it is. Looks very, very nice. And you can even raise the chainsaw up, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Now, in terms of size, this is, I think, 7 inches, so, he's pretty good. Now, I didn't bring my Jason with me, but, overall, this figure's not that bad. Sure, he may be a bit lackluster in terms of accessories, but in terms of articulation, some of his accessories, and the painting and the sculpting is really, really good for what you're getting. But then the main point is, this could mean more Texas Chainsaw Massacre figures, especially that remake Leatherface. I needed remake Leatherface. Personally, he's like my second favorite Leatherface, or my #1 favorite. It really depends. But I just probably grew up with the original. Well, probably not the original. I grew up with the remake, I think, kind of. But anyways, like, literally, we need more this could mean more opportunities of more Leatherface figures. We could even get more Texas Chainsaw Massacre figures. Like, the Scream Queen. I forgot her name again. Stretch from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Maybe the sequel version of Leatherface. Chop Top. The Cook or Drayden, Hitchhiker, Grandpa Sawyer, maybe even the 3D Leatherface, along with the prequel remake and the remake Leatherface, along with the grungy-esque design from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. But I am not gonna buy any more Leatherfaces if they make a next generation, which sucks. I hate that design to death. But anyways, point is, this figure is really good. Definitely one of the best ultimate Texas Chainsaw Massacre figures, and hope NECA could make more. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, Discord server, and all my other YouTube channels. Yay! All the other YouTube channels will now be there. And once they're there, we can go ahead and pretty much link it to them, so I don't have to edit videos constantly. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.